rolling, dude. So like,
All right, welcome back to the Medium Cool Show. Today we're talking about For a Few Dollars More from the year 1965. We just talked about Fistful of Dollars right before this, and we're still in Italy talking about the masterful Sergio Leone. And this movie, though, is the second in the Dollars Trilogy. We have Clint Eastwood, John Maria Volente, and then we have the addition this time of Lee Van Cleef.
and Klaus Kinski.
Klaus Kinski as well plays like a little day player type character guy, side character.
Yeah.
But this Lee Van Cleef takes a really big stage, really big role in this movie. And when he comes in, it automatically elevates the whole movie from the last movie. Dude.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. He's such a welcome addition.
Man, I love Lee
film.
Van. Yeah.
So cool. When you see the first one, you're like, dude, fucking Clint Eastwood's the man, dude. He's so fucking cool. There's no one that can be as cool as him in the West.
No.
And then you see Lee Van Cleef, and he's cool in a different way, dude. And they fucking match each other so well. And it's like this veteran bounty hunter and this like amazing young quick draw.
Yeah.
You know?
They can both dead-eye people.
Yeah, they can both dead-eye people really well.
Yeah, and we get like some more dead-eye scenes in this movie, just like in the first one. And we have Lee Van Cleef, who plays a bounty hunter, and he's on the bounty hunt for some people. And then Clint Eastwood's also a bounty hunter, the man with no name, but he just calls him the boy, and he calls him old man. And they cross paths eventually in a dope-ass little shootout where they were just trying to prove each other who's the better shooter.
Yeah, they're just trying to they're basically trying to one-up each other and be like, get out of town.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood's like fucking amazing. He's like shooting his hat on the ground and shit. And then Lee Van Cleef just so patient with him. And he finally, Clint Eastwood can't shoot that far, you know?
Yeah.
Lee Van Cleef picks up his hat and shoots Clint Eastwood's hat right off his head and like keeps it in the air, dude. You're like, dude, fuck, dude. That's so cool.
That's what, like, those scenes, the sequences, the scenes in this movie of the action and the comic book stuff is like, it's better than the first one, dude. It's way more dialed in this time.
Yeah.
Like the buildup of the scenes and just like the duels are way cooler in this too. The shooting is like way cooler. And the introduction, even with Clint Eastwood's character when he fucking deals the cards.
Yeah.
And he deals it in a way where it's like he has his opponent has a really good hand, but he also has a really good hand. And then he's like, he like has like some royal flush that beats his like straight. And the guy says, "You never saw what the bet was." And he's like, "Your life." And then they get into a little tussle. Yeah. And then he dead eyes like fucking 4 guys in the fucking saloon, dude.
Yeah. They're like, let go of him. And the guy's like half shaven, you know? They have their guns and he's just like
dude, this is an overall better directed, better action, better story, tighter script.
Dude, everything's
better
elevated.
Characters. Yeah.
Music. Even the music is elevated, dude.
Yeah. Even like it's just so fucking Even the sequence when Klaus Kinski is introduced and he like Lee Van Cleef lights the match on him. Dude, I love that fucking scene where he's like touches the thing and his friend grabs it and then he's just grabs his hand with lighting the thing. And, dude, and the edits of that, so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, and the writing too. It's like, it's even cooler, dude. The guy's like, why didn't he shoot you? Must be something important or something like that. He's like, that's what I was thinking. You know, you're just like, oh, dude. He's got his pipe, dude. I love how he has his pipe and
the
Clint
whiskey.
Eastwood always has like his like
cigar.
He has a cigar.
The wet ass cigar. He's chewing on it the whole time.
Yeah.
But there's a shot of him in the bar, Lee Van Cleef in the bar with the pipe, and then he has the whiskey in his hand at the same time. He's like smoking it and sipping it at the same time. So fucking cool, man. Yeah. It's like the most badass characters in history, dude.
Yeah, dude. This movie, like...
And John Maria Volente is really great in that, too. Like, he's like the best actor out of all of them, I think. Like, the villain is like such a good character.
Yeah, and like such another welcomed addition for him to like come back for the second one.
Yeah.
As like the only character that's like the same throughout the trilogy is Clint Eastwood, right? All the other actors are kind of like, they're moved around. So Lee Van Cleef, he doesn't play the same character as he does in like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah.
And the villain in this is like so fucking good. It's just like, it takes what was good in the first one. They cast him in the same role and he's just like, has more writing behind him and more room to just be such like a force of like theater, you know?
For real, yeah. And he's in this one. He plays another gang leader, like in the first one, where they break him out of prison, and he has like this whole like private army with him, and they're gonna go rob a bank in some town, El Paso, I think.
Yeah, El Paso.
They're in Texas, but they're in Spain. Clint Eastwood is like
Spain.
I think they shot it it's shot in Spain, but it's an Italian production.
Oh damn, that's cool.
Yeah, but he basically helps him go to this town that's empty because he leads the government or the sheriff out of there. And there's also this kind of thematic thing about distrust with government because yeah, he's a bounty hunter and he like works for the law, but he's also like oh these like useful fucking like useless sheriffs like it's like overrun with like crime and shit. It doesn't even matter like type Western kind of mindset of the bounty hunter. He's kind of like double crossing undercover these guys who he's trying to like get money from these bounty targets, and they're also going to rob a bank. So he also thinks like, oh, I can take the money and I could like kill them by the end of it. You know what I mean? And then Lee Van Cleef, you first think that he's just a bounty hunter and he just wants it for the money, but really there's a little twist in there, and we find out that it's actually a revenge mission.
Yeah.
Because the bad guy killed his sister.
Yeah.
Because he was jealous that she was sleeping with another guy.
Yeah.
And we get these trippy ass flashback POV Giallo sequence, dude.
Yeah, they're so cool. Like he's just fucking like passing out with the like blunt in his mouth and shit. Mm-hmm.
And my favorite, dude, like the ending duel is cool, but honestly, I think like one of my favorite duels is when we first when we have it's John Maria Valente versus this other guy inside of this. Do you remember that scene?
Yeah.
Where they're all there and all the guys like back up and they're gonna do a duel, and he's like, yeah, like.
He's got his watch that has like a little like timer on the song it plays.
Yeah. That's such a cool. That first sequence of that is so fucking cool, and the Ennio Morricone music and the edits just so fucking epic.
Yeah.
Even though it's like these two characters we don't even really know that well.
Yeah.
But he's like, it sets up the setup of the villain is great. It's a perfect setup.
Yeah.
For that guy, yeah. And then also the duel in the end is great.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. The whole shootout, like the whole ending sequence, like just the action ramps up, and you're like, dude. Fuck yeah. This movie like took it to another level. And I'm excited to rewatch like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly now.
Yeah,
like,
we probably should watch it now.
I'm pumped for it. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the mood for it, and I think it's just the next logical step.
For real, yeah. And I just love Italian style of that time period because they were able to take their obsession with like Westerns and horror movies and like gangster movies and like do their own Italian stylistic twist to it. It's like this, but just like make them even like cooler. Like their American take on the West was so fucking cool.
Yeah, but like you said, like it's like comic book.
Yeah, these are the best the spaghetti westerns are the best Westerns.
Yeah, it's like there's something about this that's there's a place for like Sam Peckinpah.
Yeah.
Or like this like realistic Western.
The revisionist Westerns.
Yeah, but this like. These spaghetti westerns, dude, like, I don't know, just how fun they are. Like, I feel like no Western does it like them.
No.
And like, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, like, I just love Italian movies.
Yeah, me too.
From the 60s and 70s.
Me too.
Yeah, like.
Man, you're speaking my language.
Man,
dude.
and this is just their creative reimagination of a Jack Ford or a John Wayne movie.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Duke. Like these movies that they grew up watching, know, and they just made their own little twist to it. And then you have like someone like Tarantino who does his own little twist to the spaghetti westerns. Who are also twisting the fucking old classic Hollywood Jack Ford films.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fucking awesome movie. I definitely like For a Few Dollars More a lot more than the first one, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think the first one is still really good.
The first one's good. And I think it was kind of sad, like when we went to go see the double feature, that people came to the first movie and then like a lot of people left. There was like a lot of open seatings, but the second one is it was like a build up like that. And it was very satisfying seeing it in that order,
Yeah.
So
very much so, dude. And just like even with like the opening credit sequence in this, you're like, oh fuck, dude, this is just slightly better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone looks better. Like the lighting's better. The camera's better. The fucking titles at the beginning are just like more creative and cooler, where they're just like kind of going over the landscape and then they like are displayed in the sky. I was like, I love that shit. That was so cool.
Yeah, we just check out our video about A Fistful of Dollars. We talked about it beforehand. If you want to see that, but highly recommend this film. Sergio Leone, like every movie, like he's made so many good. Like he made a few movies, but they're all really good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like definitely a master.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.